When you're ready, CD.
Shall I feel something now?
Yes.
Now, this is the film of our trip, which took for us approximately 10.5 months, starting at Piedras Negras, border of Texas, to the Panama Canal, where we had to stop because we couldn't proceed any further having 2 animals. That's enough. You know, the trip was made in 1960 to 1961. Now this is the breakfast in desert. This is our mule, which the name was Contessa. The mule carried 5-room apartment or 5-room house, bedroom, living room, kitchen, and dining room. Most of it is desert. Is going through the foliage will be cactuses and guisache trees, very dismal. But this is the only blanket we had to cover up, 3 of us. This is Nero just searching for the place. This is Nero and the mule. Nero wrote on top of that's how we walked. Mule had to be, he didn't have to be led, but he liked to have somebody in front of him, then he'll follow you. On his own, he wouldn't budge. Now this is our companions that not companions, also whoever we met on the road. You see, we traveled just like they did. Not too much clothes because it was exceedingly hot. Look at Nero. Now this is lunch. Oh, I believe it was, we purchased a little pork passing the village, and we made grilled pork and a fire, and Nero adored, of course, to have meat, which we almost didn't have during our trip. Look at the morita. This is the, oh Jesus. This is just desert. We traveled, by the way, by Sierra Madres on top of it, because otherwise we'll be, this is Mishka, Jeanne de Mohrenschildt, and that's his attire. And if you notice, he has a belt with the bullets, and he had what was he had? I forgot already. 8. What did he have with the drum? The revolver with the drum? No. There's a name for that. I'll remember later, I'll tell you. But this is a beautiful scenery that we were going through. As you see, that we don't have much clothes on because it's absolute heat. But we'll see what will happen in a minute. I believe we're approaching some water, and we're certainly going to enjoy some water if we ever hit. Look at that. That's how we went, because sometimes we didn't see a soul for weeks. It's complete desert. Our trails, we didn't have some trails at all. We just went by compass. We had 3 compasses. And we had all Indian trail maps and also plans of Camilla Reales. Now this is the 5-room apartment, traveling on 4 little mules. Now the mule is enjoying a little snack. The water we drank, only the one that we could get from Anantaya, that's from the springs. That's why we're still alive. We're still alive. No, only I am alive. Nero is dead, so is my poor husband. Now this is the people that we did meet once in the blue moon, if they passed the same trail. When Nero sometimes sits on top of mule because the trail was so hot for his paws, so either he had to ride the mule or I had to carry him. It's very interesting, beautiful. Precipice, fantastic. You see, look at mule. He's really, we had several names for mule. We called him once Einstein because he was so clever, going up and down in mountains with his delicate hoofs carrying that tremendous pack. And only once he fell down. He fell down backwards. Well, this is, I believe it's Rio Balaños. In the beginning of the trip, it must be Rio Balaños. It's a beautiful river. But this is our evening at fire. That's how we live. We didn't have even a sleeping bag until we reached Guadalajara. Because we had too many things with us, so we couldn't carry it all with us. I hope you're not really shouldn't narrate that thing. I better tell one. Now that's how we had to climb up the tree in order to see next mountain. That will be our aim. And they just find their own way how we can reach that particular mountain. Huh? Nobody, my husband and I and the dog. That was me. That was I. That was I. Now, by the way, when you see red jacket, that means the top of the mountain and must be freezing. That's the only warm thing I had. And Mishka had only one little warm jacket. And they were our pillows. We never, of course, we didn't have any pillows. So they serve us as a pillow for the night. This must be very, very cold. That's top of the mountains. That was evening dinner. Oh, here I am loading the mule in the morning. We usually travel. One of us was in front of the mule and one was in the rear in order if something falls off the mule that we wouldn't leave it because we never could come back. And this way we stayed somewhere near was having a drink. I forgot the name of Omestias. It's a little village. And Nero was getting a drink from the fountain. It's a very small little Mexican village, but we were really a sight. And you see, they're also climbing up to find out. This is our road. You see, exactly, you're facing our road now. We had to climb the tree to see which will be next spot that we should try to reach, and then just head for it. Look at Nero. His thighs stretching out. By the way, he walked 3 times as much because while he walked, he played with sticks. You have to throw the stick and he'll retrieve the stick while you walk. So he made 3 times as much distance as we would. And he learned how to play with sticks because to collect firewood, he and my husband used to go. Here's Mishka, look at that, he's going to take a bath. He's going to take a bath. And by the way, that's the stick we found in the mountains when we forge the rivers. They're very, very strong. They're not deep, but the current's so strong that you have to have a cane. Otherwise, you cannot stand up. You'll be just washed out.
Sounds like rivers and channels.
Yeah, very strong currents. You see now? You see, it's going through the river now.
Watch out for this piranha.
You see, Nero is on top of the mule, and now, of course, taking the picture. After that, I have to make on my own. There will be no. I had a little cane too, otherwise you cannot go through. Because the river beds are not sand. The river beds just the rocks like you see when the one you climb up. And I'm looking now for Sierra de Leones. Where will it be? Well, this is my attire. I didn't even bother to wear a cap of to swimming suit. No, it's in Mishka. Oh, that's in the morning. Mishka went straight. Now he's going to get some water. He's going for a swim first, then he's going to pick up water, bring water and boil. If we have river water, we have to boil it thoroughly. Oh, now I see he's getting dressed. He had to, by the way, to lower himself to go down the river, drop the rope to pick up the water. Somebody, did you see his tongue? Somebody, some kind soul, gave Mishka that little silver cross, you know. because we both agnostics, but we couldn't refuse such gift, and it was very, very sweet. Oh, this is marvelous. This is Bologna's little town, and of course we stayed with most of the places. Being agnostics, priests were our best friends, because that was the most secure place to be or to know with. Because the bandits will respect, and the bandits will respect the cross on your neck. That cross maybe saved his life many times when somebody was going to get him.
When you were starting out, were you a little bit apprehensive or afraid about making this trip?
We had no choice. Mishka would be very, very ill with grief from losing his son. It's better make that trip and die in the wilderness than for him to go crazy in a crazy house. That was the reason of our trip. To walk so hard that you just forget everything, drop to sleep. It's very hard for me to talk. I'd see that film after so many years, you know. But Mishka lost a lot of weight. When we finished our trip, he was weighing 167 pounds. And when I met Mishka, he was 230. But without the trip, I get him down to 200. Now I'm very tired. I hardly can drag my feet. You could see. I'm exhausted. Nero is exhausted. Now this is beginning of I think it's in the morning. We're starting out. You see, I'm leading the mule now. The mule was absolutely. First, the mule didn't have anything to do with us, and we had nothing to do with the mule. We're just like nobody we never met. But later on, the mule, we became best friends, and mule started, even if we slept right on the ground, of course, and mule was come so close that we were afraid that he'll step on us. But this was very cold. As you see, the red jacket is there, so it must be freezing. We're ready to make a little camp for the night. It must be top of the mountains. So this Mishka going exercise for swim. You see?
Put your pants off and let your shirt
Oh, sure, going to be good to stay cool after. Oh, that was a little hole that Nero found. Nero was fantastic, how you call it, he led us to water. We couldn't see anything, but Nero smelled the water and detour of the trail and led us, and we found water holes. We said, I'm doing the laundry now. You see, this is how you call it. How you call those bad pictures that you're not supposed to see. Nero, of course, wants to go swim. Oh, Nero swam all the time. In fact, when we came home, we bought a little bathtub that was always in the living room or anywhere with the towel. Nero used to go lie down to drink water. And then he gets out, and then he shakes on the towel, and I dry him. In the summer days, of course. In the winter, he didn't do that. The scenery is really beautiful. The wilderness is fantastic. Well, again, laundry day. Another laundry day at the waterfall. By the way,
Is the water clean?
No, those are mountains.
Oh.
Mountains, of course. In the rivers, rivers look clean, but you wouldn't dare to drink it. You can swim in it and bathe in it, but you don't dare to drink the river water. Montes Mishka is full attire. The hat, the belt with the cartridges, and the revolver. Mauser is the Mauser that has a drum with, like people play Russian roulette. Oh, this is my attire. That's the usual attire.
Did he carry his pistol with him, or did he have
all the time? Oh, no kidding. Who's going to have time for the pack?
Oh, yeah.
I had my little Browning with bikini on one side, and I had a cat with a little plastic box with bullets on the other side. We had no time to even come back to the bag. You notice that mule has like a little belt under his tail. We didn't have that belt to start with. We didn't know. When he would go up the mountains and down, the pack was rubbing his back, and he had horrible sores. We almost lost the mule. And then we bought in the village. We had that belt made for him, so the pack wouldn't be sliding back and forth, back and forth.
Sounds like you learned a lot as you went
Oh,
on.
did we? Did we learn a lot? But that's Mishka with his revolver. Look at the needle. You see, we had to cut the trail with machetes. Sometimes we just couldn't go. We had 2 machetes, of course, for that. That's the view. Beautiful, really. The best part was that nobody, oh, I think we just passed, that was already Camel Mountain, near Guadalajara. We just missed it. Now I don't know what's happening here. I don't know what's the reason, but we're probably just taking photographs. No, there will be a mountain or something that we want to record. Well, this is our road. Well, see that little camel with the little bump in there? Camelback. Oh, I think you see that little river. We had to cross that river, and to see how little water, how the space of the water is very little. Took us all day to come down to the river, get across that little space, and get up on another precipice. One solid day, and we were exhausted. So totally the distance will be like across the street, from this house to another house. But they came down from such sharp precipice with the mule, with that pack. This is when, after that, it is sisal, cut sisal. We camp in sisal plant. Now I don't remember what is this little city that we hit after that. This is already a city. I didn't have a chance to make a skirt. After we reached Guadalajara, I bought fabric and I make myself wrap around skirt because Mexican people are very modest people, you know, they like to, the moment to have a skirt. It was horrible that I didn't have a skirt yet. And then whenever we approached the town, I always had wrap around skirt to put on me. This is our trails and see whatever we encounter. Well, this is very, very cold in the evening. I'm just shaking Mira to make believe he is dancing. Mira, you see, a mule is trying to graze and rest a little. That was cold. You see how the grass is blowing? This is hot. You can see how much is glistening. But you see, it was really, the whole film was all bright, bright, bright. You see how much of it is bad?
It's kind of like in the desert, it's very, very hot, and
yes.
It's very, very cold.
Oh, at night it's very cold. Oh, terribly cold. Huh? Oh, I was eaten up. I was like a sea. And mosquitoes, if mosquitoes bite me, I'll suffer for 2-3 weeks. And they bite Mr. all the swelling's next day gone, and he's not. He was lucky. I really, terrible. And now we tried, he was trying to fish. Look at Nero. And we had a horrible accident. That, we put a little dried meat on the end of it, and one day Nero bit and that bite and got it in his mouth.
Fish hook?
Fish hooks, and I had to cut it with a knife out of his gum and out of his tongue. And after that, I had to carry Nero like this for all the 8 hours a day. We walked 8-10 hours a day. Carried him, stuffed him with antibiotics. We had a box full of antibiotics. Very good friend of ours, Andres Goff, the one that I had the dinner yesterday with. He gave us a box of medicines that saved us through the trip, kept us alive. This is Rio Balsas. It's a winding, winding river. It seems to be endless, but the only way we learn, first we start going straight across the mountains. Then we found when we get up, you not always can come down. All of a sudden you meet the precipice, so we had to go all the way back and then skirt the mountain. The best way to go, it was go by the rivers, whether you like it or not. It's longer, but at least you know that you can get through.
And to back up and start all over.
Yeah, we had to go back and start to go around the mountain. Now look at Nira.
Well, that's the way to go, is right up top of that.
Yes, and that is the bad. Look at Nira, how he loves the water. That's about the only one that's how indecent exposure in the whole
How many
thing.
days did you have to carry him?
Huh?
How many days did you have to carry him after you got the fish?
I carried him for a week. See, that's, I don't know how, but I got, either Mishka got even with me that I got him almost naked.
He got you in the river with a boat carried. We knew some people.
Oh, now I got Mishka. But Mishka had, it's a near on a stick. We got even. I got even, I got him too. We did it in Yugoslavia, the same thing. You know, he caught me once in a waterfall without, and I got him too. but those are still photographs. Look at Nira. He just loved water. He was a water bug. This is all the pack lying in their mule, of course, grazing whatever he can find. You see how worn out my shirt, the hole on the shoulder? It's from the rope. Rubbing it. Finally, I had to give up that shirt because it was really a holy shirt. It was all worn out to this. And I hated to part. I really should keep that shirt, but we couldn't.
Keep it wearing on Sunday.
To church. To church. Now, it's just that it's coming down some, just starting in the morning, I believe. Mishka is showing that's where we're going to go, pointing out. But all our clothes, whatever we had, was immaculately clean because we managed to pass some water somewhere, wash it, and dry it on top of the mule, and the pack, on top of the pack. See, this is our, actually, sometimes the river beds didn't have any shoulders. So we had to cross the river back and forth. You know, they have sand on one side and then it's precipice. Then you have to go on the other side of the river. With sand on the other side. You know, it goes like this, you know. So we crossed one river 100 times in one day. This is a little village. How long it took us. So now Mishka's gathering wood, and one day when he was gathering wood, he was bitten by a banana scorpion, and he almost lost his thumb. His thumb was swollen up just like the size of orange, you know, and I waited for that. We were in total wilderness, away from even village. And we boiled the water, and I sucked his thumb. Yes, I sucked his thumb, I slashed his thumb, drained it, and we had antibiotics. Oh, antibiotics saved us. And saved Nero, and saved... I had hepatitis on a trip. For 1 week, 2-3 weeks, I walked like zombie. But there was nothing... You see, this is the village. You see, I have a skirt. The wraparound skirt. I'm very elegant now.
More acceptable.
From Christian, it's from Christian Dior. Oh, this is the husk, shaking the rice or wheat, whatever it is. You have to shake it, and the rains come in, and you throw husk on the side. I was make believe helping them that. It's just for a few minutes, of course. But to show that's how the work there. Whoever will pass, that was the group. See, there's no machines. That's how you do. And Nira was helping too, because he yapped at everybody. The Mexican people, they couldn't figure out what it is. They thought, what is it, a monkey? Was it a mono? That was the only slack I had. It was gray corduroy, cotton corduroy, like corduroy jeans. It was the only warm slack and the only warm jacket. The rest nothing. Oh, this is with just a little rest. We had an orange break. People have coffee break. We had an orange break about 11 o'clock or so in the morning. We just find a shady spot and all sit down here. I had a little a lap of water and we had an orange. We cut up the orange. And we ate the orange. That was an orange break. That is very cold. When you see Mishka in that jacket, that must be very cold. I don't think he even had a long slack with him. He did. Well, that is this is a Camel Mountain. The other one was something else. I already forgot. If I read the book, I remember. We have Mr. wrote every night. He wrote a diary. It's day by day, day by day. Now this is very cold. You see, it's ascending now, the mountain. Just beginning of it. It's hard to tell now, but I think maybe we are approaching Paracutin or something. Yes, that's Paracutin and that's the steeple of the church in the lava. I think, and we walked for about almost a week on the black ashes, black sand. That's how far the Paracutin through the ashes out. This is a new Paracutin. There's the gorgeous sunsets. Look at the skies. Oh, it's fantastic, beauty. You see fire again. Oh, again. Hippie. I have bikinis. And Mishka went for water, of course. Get no water. Oh, no, gathering wood. More wood we need. Oh, more wood for cooking. Oh, Nita taking a bath, of course. He loved that water. Can you imagine what the pleasure? No makeup. I never liked lipstick anyway to start with. The best lipstick. After that, even now, you never catch me with the lipstick. We didn't have any creams or anything, but we had a hoholi, they call it, the sesame oil. We used to buy in villages and rub ourselves in the morning for the sun. Oh, I think I'm preparing the desk for the night. Of making the bed, a little tarpaulin throwing on top of the grass, or try to cut some grass and make it a little softer than just the ground. For the snakes, we even tried to see Mira was dancing in my arms there again. I think this is like I exercise already. Look, this is our trail. You see, you cross one mountain, at that, look, this is Sierra de Leonas over there, you see? That the one, that when you come close, it's like Lion's Head. That's the mountain we thought whoever died first will carry the ashes there and scatter on that mountain.
That's wonderful.
Now he's scattered in Atlantic Ocean, and I want to be scattered in Pacific. So we joined through Panama Canal. Look at that beautiful river. Oh, Nero, that I tried teaching Nero tricks. Mishka fishing. Oh, that was, we were camping on the side of the river. I think that's when Nero got bit on a hook. And that's the villagers, or whoever we met on the trail. Well, this is mules getting new shoes made. We had to reshoe mules, I forgot how many times. Every 3 months, I think he had to be reshoed. And they had custom-made shoes. And we had to spend the whole day. We camped by this, how you call this? Herrero in the Spanish household. Who makes mule shoes?
Blacksmith.
Blacksmith.
Very.
Herrero is in Spanish.
Did you take very much money with you? Cash money?
No. We had very little cash money. We had checks that we cashed whenever we passed a town that has some post office or something that could cash. Very little. We had money bells.
Traveler's checks.
Frankly, I don't remember what we carried. Traveler's checks or bank checks that we would cash. This is the surroundings and actually the road. And we'll see in a little while, we'll see Camino de Reales. That's the conquistadors were coming in. You know, they have very, very wide trails. That's a village. Neither usually not allowed to be. It's not village, maybe few shacks. Or that's their dog.
Village dog.
The village dog. Yes, it's a little village.
On the village dog, because everybody's village kicks him.
Oh, you're kidding, of course. That's near Herrera, you see. That's why all these pictures are taken. That's what we're heading for. But compasses are greatest things, you know. Compass got Columbus pretty far. Now what did he use? No, he didn't use compass. What did he use? Columbus. But this is very cold. It's in the evening. You can see it's kind of near the flowers. Look, he just had the beautiful like orchids. It's a spray of orchids, and Nero just loves to play with it. You see how he tags on it. You see, that's my king.
This is your holy show.
Huh?
That's your
That's a
holy
holy shirt. Isn't that gorgeous, that scenery? The tree, did you see the trees, the fir trees?
You still in Mexico there?
It's still, oh yes, it's still Mexico. Look at Mira, we're going, now we're all dressed. We had the bath and everything, we're all dressed. Now for the evening, in the evening I prepared things for breakfast. We had for the mule, a little bucket, it's an army bucket, salt, that hanged around his neck. And at night I prepare what's for breakfast, a little tortilla, or whatever we have for breakfast, coffee, whatever is in there. So in the morning, because we start sometimes very early. Our Nero wants pine cones. He loves to have pine cones. In the morning, we start sometimes very early, dark. So in Mishka makes the fire in the dark. I put my hand in that bucket and getting whatever I need and prepare tea. But that's a little Indian girl we met. She fell in love with Nero. Nero liked her too. See how they play nicely. She never saw a dog in her life, probably. She didn't know what it was, so she was not afraid, you see? Very seldom would you try American child will come to a dog like that. They never do that. They'd be afraid of it. Or any child, any civilized child, let's put it that way. This is the village, you see these huts. That's already ending Mexico. It's already within down from this. We come down to the sea from Sierra Madres. We're coming to the border of Guatemala. This is all we parked there on the sea. We camp on the beach.
Well, there were some ships out there.
Huh? That was Pacific.
Oh.
I was Pacific. When Nero played with pigs, Nero and the pigs, it was fantastic. Now look what Nero did. Nero got amorous with the pig.
Oh, no.
Yes, look at that. Nero got amorous with the pig. When we saw that, we said, if we go alive, the first thing we come, we're going to buy him a wife.
Change his name to
And we're going to buy him a wife, and he is still going to be married, happily ever after. And we did. When we come back, we had a big party. We bought Nero a wife. You have to show photographs later on. And they were married. The Graydon was at the wedding. And the dogs had big boxes, white ribbons, satin ribbons, glossy paper, with Lily of the Valley. They got his and hers bed. No, cama matrimonial. It's a marriage bed. Beautiful basket. Then they had his and hers dishes. Then they had something else. And they had a real wedding. And look, this is another river near in the water. There was some Mexican children or whatever they were. He just loved the water. Absolutely crazy. Oh, I gave Mule a bath. Whenever we had the water, the brush, of course, was the branches. Scrubbed the mule, and after that, I gave him a haircut with his mane. He came just like he was just graduated from Oxford.
Looks like he liked that.
Huh?
He looked like he liked that.
Oh, yes, he was very. We get very fond. We finally had to park here. Forgive me, I'm talking like this back to you. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. This is a little camp. Near,
It's starting to look like jungle now.
yeah. Oh, some places were total jungle. In the morning, Nero's breakfast was a little powdered milk, a little dish, and he left. And tortilla. You see he's drinking milk from a little dish? You see, I got to take it away. And he had to finish it because I couldn't carry it after that. Either he finishes or no, there will be no food anymore. Sometimes we had for lunch nothing, we couldn't find anything at all. And also we had can of little sardines, which consist of 3 sardines for 3 people. 3 people. That means Nero had sardine, my husband had sardine and a half, and I had half sardines. That's our tent, mountain tent slips too. We got Guadalajara that picked up. We had to ship it by train because it was too much to carry. We had nothing until we got Guadalajara. We slept under sky constantly. Well, see that shirt, you see how holy it is? Okay, nothing.
Didn't work.
Now let's see, I take that shirt off and I show you what's left of it. I said, that's the time to abandon the shirt.
Did you go barefooted everywhere?
Huh?
Did you walk barefooted?
Whenever possible, barefooted. Mountains, tennis type shoes. Usually huaraches for the flat. That's a fishing boat. You see that. This is already new. Oh, that's Guatemala. You see, we met the woman that she had this gorgeous, she was dressing in Guatemalan costume. So she wrapped me up. And they have beautiful silks. Because the family we met, we kind of their guests, and we stayed by them. Fishing boat is in a special bale for the princess. And we used to correspond for years with all those people, and they wrote to us after. That's in Guatemala. Oh, that was a scenery. It was, I think, San Marcos. The school was out or something. It's in a square. Look at that. Can you imagine that? Look at Nero.
What did they think when you kept walking into town with your...
Oh, look at these flowers. Look at these flowers.
Take that into little things.
Look at them. I such a gorgeous flowers I just saw Mr. photograph those flowers. Look at the roses. Remember I told you Guatemala is fantastically beautiful. Look at that big pig. Well, that's the pride of the whole village. And there's soccer. They're playing soccer. We kind of watch the soccer game a little bit passing by. It's outskirts of the village. You see, this is the shepherd that's been passing. And Guatemala is very beautiful. I hope we're just watching the soccer game here.
Remember what time of year this was?
Well, this we started, and this was already in the spring. We're 6.5 months. No, Guatemala 6.5 months from October. October, November, December, January, February. When was Bay of Pigs?
April the 17th.
Well, April 17th, we walked into Guatemala. Why do you think we started Bay of Pigs invasion? Don't you know that? It was all over the paper, in the magazine, in the books, that we started.
Y'all started to
We did start. We prepared it. We trained there.
Well, you did. I saw all those pigs blowing up.
Brought your own pigs with you?
That is good. That's a sharp. That is sharp. That is sharp. You saw those pigs? Yes, they are pigs. You saw those pigs. Oh, this is fantastic. This Chichicastenango. We camped for 5 days on Lake Echeplan. We'll have some pictures of Lake Echeplan. This is Chichicastenango. No, I think this is no. Yes, it's Chichicastenango because I see the smoke. The smoke is from the church, incense of the church. You'll see in a minute. See the steps to the church, and if you go in the church further, the whole floor, you can knee deep with rose petals. And the people have all this, like, how you call that, little containers that you swing with this, how you call it? Incense burner. And the poor ones have just sardine can with 2 strings. And they go like, oh, you watch them, you see? See, it's just sardine can, and they do that. They're very religious, very religious. And they pour, and nothing to eat, and the church is in gilded, gold, everything. And they give the last pennies. Coppers, not pennies. What's it? Centimes? What's the smallest peseta? Smallest denomination of peseta. $1 is a penny. A peseta was the smallest. Centime, I think. I think it's centime. No, I think just now it was, no, it was still the same. Look at the beautiful country. That's Guatemala. In Guatemala, you'll see eruption of volcano. It's fantastic. You'll see the pictures of that. I have photographed, I have a full album of that, of our work in color, taken by Leica. See, that's lava. You see that moving? It's lava. It's moving, and I have a picture that Mishka's standing on it. I have still picture. He's standing on lava with the stick, and I have a picture. This is lava, and I have a picture. I'm standing that view from here by the lava with my face away, my hair standing up on the head, you know, and holding needle here. My tennis shoes burned the soles on the bottom from where I was standing. But we just missed it. That was the picture. Mishka caught me for a minute. This is the lava going down, and then see how my hair is all messed up because just standing up. Is that great?
What does it smell like? Does it smell like sulfur?
Sulfur. It's very strong sulfur. And when you approach that, for a day before we reach the volcano, it's eruption, it sounds like rapids. You know, just crash, crash, crunch, crunch like rapids. Because all those rocks, they have dried, they could keep on piling one on top of another, and they slide down until the top cross forms, or they do as Mishka with Mira. Now look what he's standing on. No, this is by the. This is myself. Now watch me. You see, this is lava. Now you see, I'll count how close I'll come to that. How close? You see, I'm going closer.
You're braver now, man. I don't think I just touched you.
Huh?
You're braver than me.
That was my, this is, look, I'm coming right to it. I'm coming right to it. You see, I touched the rock, I burned my hand. That was my passion since childhood, to look at the erupting volcano in a crater. See how close I came?
Is that right where it's coming out of the earth right there?
Uh-huh.
That's where it's...
It's gushing from there. And sometimes the big rocks just fly out. Out of that.
You were too close.
I was close. See, the Indians stay in the back, cover up their faces. I had nothing to cover up my face with. I have a still photograph that I was practically on it.
So George went and stood on the lava?
Huh? Yes, I have photograph of Mr. standing on the lava. The lava, no. The top crust was formed.
Right.
When I look at me now, I'm looking in the crater. That was picture of me looking in the crater. And that's a 40 kilometers away. Oh no. I'm in the fog too. Oh, that's some. Oh, we can. So, but such a. It's Niblina, they call it the next.
Is it still a
fog.
volcano?
It is. I cannot tell right now. Oh yes, the smoke. Yes, sure. Oh, that's Isalco. I think that's Isalco. That's the biggest volcano in Isalco. Is in Salvador of all the places. Salvador. That's the sea volcano. That's a crater.
Oh, okay.
And we climb into that crater. You'll see the photographs in a crater. Then when I told you the rocks that I picked up and burned my hands. Across of that volcano and another mountain, there's a hotel. The tourists stay there just to watch that. That's a breathing volcano that breathes and then stops. Just breathes. And it is breathing. Believe me, when you get there, you'll see a sit and it shoots up the smoke all around, just like in the movies. Just like in the. Oh, that's the laundry. You see, the river. They wash the clothes for soap. They use ashes. They wet the clothes, then they put ashes, then they roll it together and they scrub it, beat it, and rub it with the rock, and comes out clean. Because it's not very. It doesn't last very long. It clothes after that treatment. He wears and wears a red dress there. Now this is what I did. This is some time. Oh, we met that crazy guy. He was living in the mountains and he's crazy but good guy. He loved, he was good barachero. Sular, they call him. No, Sular is in the baracho is in Spanish. He was crazy. He fell in love with the mule. He was kissing. You see, it really actually looks bad. Sometimes I look. He just loved that mule. We couldn't undo him from that mule. Oh, that's going down from the Cerro Negro. You see how the dust, you see there'll be running. See, that's Cerro Negro. See, that's the picture I just showed you. And that's how we climbed it up.
Wow.
And force. You have to climb on force.
It's like the moon.
Hmm?
It's like the moon.
Yeah. It looks like moon. You see? Mishka's getting tired. Of course, I am like a goat. I go up fast, zoom, and I'm there resting. Mishka goes. Now by the time he just barely makes it, I'm ready to go up, and he cannot go. He has to rest. I'm already rested by the. Now I'm running. You see?
You're already starting down.
I'm rested because we had an earthquake while we had coffee on top of the mountain.
That's quite a picture.
Holding near a little sack down with bananas and coffee. You see? And then when we get down, that's the jungle we have to go through to get to the mountain. Oh, that's a paradise, water. Can you imagine how we love that dog? Look at that. Look what she did.
Now, the Nero that I met was not the
And
same
Nero the
Nero, was
10th.
it?
That was the 10th
Tenth.
son. 10th son
Okay.
of Nero and Poppaea. Because the Nero, the emperor had to make people of wife Poppaea. And Poppaea didn't have a milk bath like a real Poppaea.
Well, that's a pretty place. What is that?
Ah, I tell you. Offhand, I remember. I think
Is that
it
somebody's
was-
house?
No, it's somebody's house evidently, but I think it's just abandoned some
Oh.
ruins or something like that. No, nobody lived there. Nobody was there anyway. It's in the Pacific. You see what he did, Peter? Crazy dog. Dessert for sticks. Dessert for sticks. Now this is this mixed up. I think this is at the end, just before entering. If we see a cross on the mountain, it will be Tapachula, past Tapachula, entering Guatemala. We enter Guatemala and the sea. You see, it took us to get to Guatemala City quite some time, 3 months almost to get there. When was the Bay of Pigs?
April the 17th.
April 17th. And we get to Guatemala 6.5, April 17th. Now, October, November, December, January, February, March. We reached at the end of March. We reached the border, and then from there it took us until 17th to hit Guatemala City. We hit it exactly the day of Pigs, the day before the day of Pigs. And then we heard about eruption of a volcano, so we left immediately, went to Squintla. This is Antigua, I believe.
Did you hear about the Bay of Pigs while you were there? Or was
Of
that
course not.
only later that you found out?
We didn't even know it was there. How could we know?
Well, I was wondering if they were talking about it there.
No. But we couldn't understand. We were in a consort to get the money. You know, the checks were waiting for us or something, I remember. And this is Guatemala, Antigua market. And then with consort, they had boxes and boxes of liquor. And everybody in the embassy were running like mad. We didn't understand what it is, party after party. Then all kinds of young guys with the little hats with feathers on the side were everywhere cruising around on the right and the bus in Guatemala City. That was the Bay of Pigs guys. I don't remember what building it is now. That's Nicaragua. That's Nicaragua. Yes, that's Nicaragua. If we see a little sink and give me a bath, we stayed there overnight in Nicaragua. And then these books, you see Nero, that's Nicaragua. You see Nero is taking a bath. Yeah. Look at him. He was just not even a year old. This is Amishka's a little bartender. He's enjoying Nero's company. You see how thinner he got to compare where he started? By the way, that's when I started cutting his hair. And ever since we came back, he wouldn't ever go to barber. I had to trim his hair for the rest of his days. He never would go because nobody trims his hair. He said, that's Costa Rica. It's not you already just little cards.
That's the card in the picture, Jim.
Huh?
That's that little card in the picture that Jim likes so much.
What's in here? Again, with the stage.
Did people bother you on the trip?
No.
They just leave you alone?
No, bandits were after us. Oh, this is Lake Nicaragua. You know, it's Nicaragua Lake, you know, you see we wanted to get to there's a volcano on that mountain, but we couldn't find the transportation to get to it. We need to hire something to get to that mountain. We didn't. That's the one that we're supposed to have a new canal from Pacific to that lake, from that lake through the river instead of Suez. Not Suez, instead of Panama Canal. It's Lake Nicaragua. That's Nicaragua. Same as Nicaragua, playing this lakes like women. It's endless. And we met some kids. You see, Mishka loved children. He played with children everywhere. Can you imagine what a treat for a child in that area? Somebody who play with them like that?
Oh, yeah.
That's a beautiful beach. It's still a bit, now I don't know this one, I don't think it will, it's the matter with me, but he's kind of, he was tired sitting there for a
That's the
change.
first time I've seen her like
First
that.
time I seen him sitting, no, he was probably gathering the strength to continue. No, he jumps over the waves. You see how he jumps over the waves. See? See how he jumps over the waves? Or the stick will land within the rocks. He's very unhappy about it. He was a real water bug. I think this must be Costa Rica. The greenery like that I didn't see anywhere but Switzerland. Switzerland, the whole Costa Rica is Switzerland of Central America. Greenery is just like emerald. But snakes, my God, terciopteros and bushmasters, we had to have second snake pit for those snakes. Yeah. And they just go by, by the trail, you see them all over you, all around you. We passed some United Fruit Camp.
Is that right?
Well, yes, and we stayed with them, with their guests for a day or so. But this is a fishing boat in Panama. You know, we entered Panama illegally from Costa Rica because they said they wouldn't let Nero through absolutely, so we get in a fishing boat in Costa Rica and went fishing, and they docked early in the morning in Panama. So we get off and we just beeline for the consulate. This is the fishing boat that we crossed actually border out of the border. But the fish, you see the yellow fish like that, they call pink fish this size, it's a fork.
You say you stayed with the United Fruit Company?
We stayed, yes, for a day or so.
There's bananas on that boat.
There's a banana boat.
Well, I came in on the banana boat.
But I think canal, we actually, we went and we've been on a ferry. But the sea canal is within Panama. There's 11-mile zone that America
Wasn't there?
was. So did they get it finally?
Yeah, Carter got it like. He wasn't happy unless it was doing something more.
Well, I'd rather have Carter than Egypt, not that what we have now. I'd rather give away land and lives of our people. This one's killing our own people right and left and jeopardize lives of the whole country, the whole world. Those are, I don't know what did they have. Oh, no. Those are entertaining boats. I don't know what they're doing there. That's near Panama, probably. Yes, Panama Canal, you see. I know, we rode the Panama Canal a little bit on the boat. I wanted to be on it. And then we left, yeah, that's Mira. That's in Mira. That was the only decent outfit I had with me, shorts and a nice shirt. It's one of my designs, by the way. You come in about, we started about an hour later, 3:30.
Yeah, I would say 3:30.
It's an hour and a half, the film. Look at the children, how they love to be loved. Oh no, this is already in Mexico. See, I'm in a dress.
That's pretty Copper family.
It was in somebody's house?
Copper family.
It was in somebody's house. See, look how gorgeous that is. See how gorgeous?
Color's beautiful.
No, it's still so far, still wilderness again. Are you on top of food? Am I blocking? Sure, I'm blocking you all the time. No, it's still that wraparound skirt and a sweater. That's what I had one sweater with me. I remember, royal blue sweater.
And this is in Mexico City?
No. It's in I think this was in Costa Rica. We had friends in Costa Rica. You see, we met all the mates from University of Texas, and they were all living in different countries. We had somebody in Nicaragua related, we had somebody in Costa Rica. We had a vet graduated there. You see, I have a sweater.
Is that your convertible?
No, this is already in, this is
Back home.
no, this is back home. Sure, this is Galaxy we bought when we arrived. This is already home.
That's the convertible you had, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, we had many convertibles.
Like the sun.
Anybody who walked that far would not have a car with a top on it.
So I wouldn't. I would immediately, if I had first chance, I'd ditch this one and I get convertible.
They started raining again.
Yeah, they are. I don't like to be under the roof, period. Sky is what you can tell with the sky. You look at it, it's you hope they're together, so baloney.
Is this where you
No,
live?
this is, I know where it is. It's Clark's and Fort Worth. Max Clark, No, that was not at Max Clark's.
Did you lose
They just
that?
had them
You
mixed
see,
up
that's the
on the end.
Django, huh?
They must have got them mixed up on the end.
Yes.
You went back up?
Well, you know,
Yeah.
no, so you see, this is of course, it's Guatemala again. You see, when they were putting it together, what reel did you show? What number of the reel it was?
This is 3.
You see, when they glued them, they probably mixed it up because I was not there. Oh, that's coconut, near and coconut. He was nuts about that, the coconut. Near and the coconut. No, it's a coconut. He tried to peel it. You see, they mixed up the real. You see, when I spliced it myself. But this way I just gave them the real, and they patched it up. Uh-oh, that's a real bad one. That was not at Clark's home. You see, that's beginning Mexico. How did that get in there? It's completely mixed up. You see, they took all the reels and they spliced. That's why I remember I couldn't follow it because the whole thing is kind of checked out. There's no continuation anymore. Is it much in that reel? No, that will be This is 3, right? We're just starting on it, no, we're finishing
No,
it.
this is finishing it. Apparently there was just some that got tacked on the end.
No, you see, this is again. This is the trip again. They really messed it up. But anyway, as long as I can see yourself together. Is there? No, this is Bahamas. This is Bahamas, I know that. We stayed there. Angie Beadle Duke, remember, you know that guy? You hear about him?
Who's that?
Angie Beadle Duke. He was ambassador to Spain or something, good friend of Mishka. That's in Bahamas. We were his guests. And we were water skiing and everything with him. Now this is, I don't understand. This bathing suit, it was Bahamas. No, this is Haiti. That's what it is, Haiti.
Is this just, we all visited Haiti, or is this
No,
when you went
leaving,
down there?
leaving.
Then you went down there to live, okay. This is probably your living.
Mm-hmm.
So in other words, this was in '63.
This is, yes. This we went in, I think we went to the Ghana. No, this, you see, no, this doesn't make sense. No, this is not Haiti, dear. It's not Haiti, it's crossing some kind of a very wide river, and we had, now who is this? Yes, it's still trip on the country.
Well, who was that?
One of the friends that Michigan knew.
Oh.
No, this is not Haiti. This, we see the mule. No, that's not Haiti. No.
Is that rice? Wait a minute, is that rice?
Rice?
Right. But how did the picture in that suit get in there? That is from Bahamas. Because how did they get from the totally different room? That was from Bahamas.
Well, they just,
I
they
didn't
just got
have
it
that.
out
I
of
bought
order.
it in basic suit after we came back from trip.
Right. So at some point when somebody spliced it together, or
They
whatever,
sure messed
just-
it up.
Yeah, they got it out of order.
You see, this is wilderness again. See, this is the wilderness, sure. Oh, I'm buying artichokes. Buying artichokes and vegetables.
What did you eat?
Primarily tortilla, eggs you will pick up from the countries. Of course, vegetables, there's no vegetable that you can pick up, and there's no time to cook or anything. Just fruit, whatever we can get.
These things you could eat with your hands. These things you could eat with your hands without much preparation.
Oh, yes, sure. Now, this is that the little plane that we took off with. Yes. My God, is that mixed up? Because we took some pictures in Haiti too. Now let's see what's first.
No, this is already. Well, it's a
No,
Haiti.
it's a Haiti. This is Haiti. That's Haiti. And that's looks like Cheetah was before. Oh, that's Haiti, of course. That's one of the ministers. So that's not ministers. One of the airport. Oh, that's Austin Boy. That's Haiti. Mishka's geologist. No, we had plantation in Haiti. Mishka was a Minister of Mines and Natural Resources in Haiti for 5 years. And we had a letter from Papa Doc that we could run the country anywhere. We had 3 geologists, 1 Italian, 1 Swiss, and 1 American. We had Land Rover for the research, and we had Galaxy we brought to Haiti. Haiti and back. Travel in the book. And Nero's passed me his Oh, I think it's Papaya. Nero and Papaya playing with. This is Haiti. This is Haiti's beach. You see, Papaya is his wife. Now you can see. She was short and fat. She was like a little watermelon. Oh, that's daughter
I
of.
thought she was a pig.
That's right. Maybe he loved her so much. This is daughter of Polish ambassador Ivanka. Adorable. We met Polish ambassador as his wife. Charming people. And their little girl. In Haiti, we had 3 times a week I entertained at home. And we had at least 3 ambassadors for dinner. And the rest of the days it was either dinner at one embassy or another embassy reception or something. We had marvelous life in Haiti. That's Nero and Papaya. This, you know how precious for me these fields are? Nero and Papaya.
Nero had put on some weight by then.
Nero was very fat. Yeah. Oh, that's a mother of that little girl.
The wife of the publisher.
We did a lot of spearfishing there. Mishka used the best spearing lobsters. We had all the gear and everything there, and Mishka said, "You don't know how to spear. Nothing. I don't like to kill. Period." And finally, I speared the little baby lobster, and I showed it to him. Now here it is. You know I can spear. You saw it. That's get off my back now. Well, that's Haitian. Because those vegetables look like I'm buying vegetables in Haiti to prepare. That's what they put in the marchand. They see, this is Haiti, definitely. See, that's one of the wood dolls or something there. Or doll. Now we'll see probably Carnival now. This is preparation for Carnival. But it's very pale, isn't it?
It's very
Come on.
See? You get there on the tank.
But will it be sharper over there? No.
Yeah.
It's paler now.
Oh, I can adjust the color.
Or you can adjust the
You
color.
make the color brighter too. That process.
Can you make it brighter?
Not on.
Well, this will be Carnival. Look how they dance. None of the foreigners would come near the crowd like that. You know, they're scared. And we were just meeting with them and taking pictures.
Like a Aretha Franklin concert.
Huh? That's Carnival.
Awesome.
But where are those glistening suits, outfits? No, this is already banned. It's in Haiti. You see how he's dressed? It's he's the bystander. The carnival was dismantled already. They're walking around. I don't know this. I have still pictures of carnival better than that.
Was there much oil in Haiti?
No, but there's a lot of bauxite and lots of iron, copper. Lots of copper and what else? Many minerals, but not in oil like, no. We couldn't find any. Well, that's kind of our full swing. Well, this is, you see, that's one. You see, all six. That's one of them. So you just cannot catch them. You catch them as they go by.
Kind of like Mardi Gras?
It's Mardi Gras. Yes, Carnival is a Mardi Gras.
Same thing?
Mardi Gras is a carnival. Well, hey, that's Mishka's partner, the banker in Haiti. This is I think it's in the embassy. Swimming pool in the American embassy. That's myself, of course, Nero. And Nero wouldn't swim unless I go with him to swim. He comes right back. Well, that's fish market. That's the king. That we were in sisal plantation, I think. That's sisal, you see, the drying sisal.
That's hemp, isn't it?
Huh?
Hemp?
I don't know. It probably
They make
for
ropes
him.
out of
Yes,
it and
ropes. Yes, ropes and everything, rugs and everything. Yes, the sisal plantation in Haiti.
You get tired of making ropes and you smoke.
That's the out. You see, this is supposed to. No, that's not the rope to smoke. It's the ropes to choke.
Oh.
Same effect. You see the colorful when they died. Well, that's on the beach. I think
These
so.
puppies are those?
This is
those
in
Pompeii's
Haiti.
puppies?
No. Popeye didn't have. Yes, she had babies in Haiti. She had babies. She had 3 babies in Haiti. That's her babies. I bought her the regular baby basket, you know, with half hooded in straw. You'll see some pictures of that too. Well, that's very fair.
There looked like too much light.
But too much, very, sun is exceedingly bright in Haiti. Very, very bright. Well, see, we had Max Clark was visiting us with Gary there too. You'll see Gary and Martha. Oh, that's the vendor with some kind of goodies. That's a ghost, or that's the... His name was so sweet. Can we stop for a minute? Just stop for a second. I want to see you. That was it?
That's it.
That's all right.